Hey guys, Lord here, back again with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive, It was a Walmart Collector Con exclusive nonetheless, so I'm going to say it again. But at any rate, today we're taking a look at the Spider-Man Retro Series Prowler, as he appeared in the 90s. Fox Kids, Spider-Man the Animated Series, whatever. Of course, brought to us by the fine folks over at Hasbro. And can I just say, fuck Walmart Collector Con. Seriously. Fuck it up and down and on its face. Beat it over the head with a classic stick, because I hate Walmart Collector Con. Right? That aside, I don't want this to turn into a rant because it's my birthday. As the time I'm posting this review, I originally had something else planned that will be going up tomorrow. Battle Armor He-Man, Motu Revolution Masterverse. Spoiler alert. But today we're going to be taking a look at the Prowler because A, he's brand spanking new and I'm trying to get them views, and B, I like the Prowler. I think he's cool, even though he low-key kind of sort of stole Spawn's costume. So, but then again, what came first, the chicken or the egg? You know? I mean, we're talking about figures, not chickens, but it was Easter a couple of weeks ago, and where am I going with this joke? I don't know. Off the rails? Exactly. So before I do that, why don't we cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review. Take a look-see at all Prowler has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with the alternate hands he comes with. So a pair of fisticuffs here. That's very cool. Looked like they had knuckle dusters on them too, so I'm curious where these come from. But there you go. He's got two fists. He's got the unmasked head, which is a new sculpt. It's not just reuse of Rhodes, aka War Machine, even though it is a black dude with a flat top. This is like the third black dude with a flat top we've gotten in Marvel Legends. This is a blue Marvel, War Machine, and now this guy. It's a pattern here. Why is his mask so round if he's got this very well-defined flat top? But that's your lot. Maybe he could have come with some effects or something to spruce things up a bit, but I'm okay with that. That's a fair enough spread. I mean, it is just the Prowler. It's not like, you know, Spider-Man where he should come with like 50 things. But I like this figure a lot, man. It is a very nice release. Despite the fact that getting it, well, actually getting him wasn't too bad. It was trying to get the Mattel shit the next day. And for whatever reasons, Transformer named Filch, I don't know what the deal with her is. I've never heard of that character in my entire life, but yet she's sold out in like 5 minutes. Alright, what do I know? But I was able to get one of these for myself and my good buddy Evil Villain. Actually trading him the Prowler for the Krang from Turtles of Grayskull. So, maybe someday look forward to some Turtles of Grayskull videos on this channel. When? I don't know. But as far as articulation on this guy goes, his head can look up pretty far. Can look down pretty far. No real... he's got a tiny bit of tilt. Swivel side to side. Shoulders go up. They go back and down. Rotate forward and back. Now, he does have the kind of Spider UK torso and shoulders going on here. So be careful with the shoulders. You don't push them the wrong way because they do have a little bit of give there. You don't want to snap those off. He does have a bicep swivel. Very tight, but I don't feel the need to tweak it or anything. He does have a double jointed elbow. I'm going to tell you, be careful with the double joints on this guy because he is fully pinless. Which is news to me, because I thought he had pinless arms and pins in the knees, but no, he is fully pinless, so that's a nice surprise. I'm really neither here nor there with pinless tech. I could take it or leave it if I'm being honest with you, but I do appreciate it when it's implemented quite a bit. He does have a swivel in the wrist with a hinge. He's got the claws there. I'm probably going to display him with the claws, because how many figures do I have with fist hands, right? Moving that up. You can crunch this far forward. This far back. His cape is actually glued in, which is nice, and it's not right up in his grill, so that's a plus. The hips can kick out about that far. Not very far. Back down, they kick forward pretty well, almost a right angle, where they start moving out a little bit. He's got a thigh swivel, which on this side is tight as balls, but it does move all the way around. He's got a double knee, which again, be careful with the knees. They are very, very tight on this guy. Hashtag don't break your toys. But damn it all if he ain't gonna stand like the Dickens. And then he's got a calf cut. I'm gonna tell you, I actually did what I do with the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man body bucks, and I heated up the boots, popped them off, put a little soap in there, put them back together. I actually did it to both mine and my good buddy Evil Villains, because he's a bro, and I don't mind doing him a little solid, because these were scary tight to where I almost didn't want to move them, but doing this definitely helps. They move a lot more smoothly now, and they're not nearly as tight. They're a little squeaky though, because it has only been a few hours since I've done this modifications, so keep that in mind if you choose to do so as well. I've seen some people use shock oil, I've seen some people use soap and whatnot. I use soap because it's not going to hurt the figure. It's just going to make it smell really nice, if anything. And then he has a hinge in the foot with a rocker. And I will say, both right ankles on mine and Evil Villains actually kind of loose. This one's a little better, but not by much. That said, the belt is a separate piece, and on both of ours, there's like a little chunk here from when it came out the molds. That kind of sucks. I don't know why I gotta do that. I mean, yeah, it's on the back, but it's still driving my OCD nuts. But I like this figure a lot. I think he's awesome. It's the freaking Prowler, how he appeared in that 90s animated series. The same season as Daredevil, if I'm not mistaken. At least I believe the Daredevil came back later on. The Daredevil? The hell? I believe Daredevil came back later on. Same season as this guy. As well as Black Cat. All of which I have, but not handy for size comparisons. But I do have a couple from the most recent Spider-Man Retro Series wave. So we'll be busting them out for size comparisons. So with that being said, since I've said it twice now, why don't we say it 3 times so it appears? Let's move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here is good old Prowler alongside a couple other offerings from the Spider-Man Retro Series line that came out just fairly recently. We got the Scarlet Spider and Tombstone reviews of both of which are already on the channel, so check those out if you haven't already. Really appreciate it if you did. And I gotta tell you, compared to these two, Prowler seems kind of short. Especially at Tombstone. I gotta tell you, you really don't know the size of that figure until you get it in hand. It's a bussin' release, as my good buddy Evil Villain would say. So, getting these two out of here. How many people wanted Prowler on this body? This Renew Your Vows body? Probably all of you, because your articulation is. That said, our 2 regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibulus. And the K11 Spawn, who, as usual, towers over everyone. And I'm going to cut this short here because I don't want old Al Simmons to start kicking the shit out of Prowler for stealing his costume. I mean, look at the face. Take that dark purple from the center of the mask, maybe inverted, and it's starting to look a little bit like our regular here. So with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and aside from being one of the only obtainable figures from that Wal-Mart collector con bullshit, there are a few things to like about good old Prowler here. For instance, his cape is finally keyed in and not wrestling with his chin. That's a plus. If you're a fan of pinless tech, he is pinless through and through, which is news to me because, again, I thought he had pinless arms and pins in the legs, but no, he is 100% pinless. And while Pinless tech is neither here nor there for me. I could take it or leave it if I'm being honest with you. I do appreciate it when it is applied, because it makes the figures a lot more durable, a lot more sturdy. There's not a lot of that gummy, flexy bullshit going on in the elbows and the knees. It's very, very nice. On top of that, it is a Prowler figure that comes with a decent amount of accessories. Now, it's not a lot. An alt head and an extra pair of hands. Maybe you could have used some sort of effect piece or grip hands or something else, maybe, just to kind of bolster him up a bit. But for what you're paying for, I think you're definitely getting a better value than the previous Walmart CollectorCon exclusive Spider-Man Retro Series figure, which was the Kraven the Hunter, based off how we appeared from the 90s animated series. I mean, that was a straight-up repaint that didn't even get a new head sculpt that looked like the animated series. This guy has 2 head sculpts that look like the animated series, so that's some definite bang for your buck right there. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.